let's do another Crucible review. And this one is up against a community megastar, the superstar, the theory crafter, who is the master, Jgiusti, who wants a red star rework. Let's go. I was very nervous about this matchup. There is a gold orb opening event, apparently through data mines coming. I opened every fucking gold orb I had because there was no way I was going to lose to him, okay? I wasn't having it. The 5 mil gold they gave us, I spent it all. I have no resources left. I spent it all. I put a T4 in Dazzler Special. I wasn't about to lose to him. All right, let's check it out. Let's see how this goes. So I think I do the opener for Sable here. Yeah, so red star rework, that is Jgiusti. If we go check him out, he's at 34-ish million. So this is like a 10 mil punch down. I wouldn't let this loss happen. All right, I got street cred. I need to obtain it. So we do Masters of Evil against this WarKanda team, and this is basically a punch across. And this really shows the difference in TCP between me and Jgiusti. Because I did, Masters of Evil was the last team I dolphined out on. I didn't whale out on them, I dolphined out on them. And so them being even power to his WAKANDAs speaks a lot. Speaks a lot. So I'm going to try and do what I tried to do in the last video, which was just evenly kill everybody so that Kang's ultimate really pops off here. So doing good so far. We got Black Panther in that deep red. We like that. We're going to do some more damage to this 1 million here. We like that too. That's good. Unfortunately, we kill him, so he's actually going to come back with more life. But that's okay. We got the ultimate hitting the Killmonger here. And then we got Big Daddy Kang coming in. And if Kang doesn't kill everybody here, we riot. We riot. But we don't have to riot, all right? Everybody put your pitchforks down. This was a good win. This was a good win. And now we move on to, I believe I did room 654321 for this one. His Young Avengers team. So we're going to use similar team to what you saw in the last video, but instead of using Spider-Woman, I throw in Omega Red here. Now, Omega Red, way better than Spider-Woman. He also gives the offense down, which is nice. But his turn 2 ability is great. Just great. Yeah, so I'm going to peel the offense up off of Kate here and put ability block on her. Because I don't want her to strip any defense downs. I don't want her to mess me up. I just want her to go away. And so we ability block her. Next on the ability block docket is going to be Squirrel Girl. Now, I knew my Omega Red was going to go first because I sacrificed a Greg to the Echo Retaliate. And so I knew I was safe. This was a misplay. I put the blind on Squirrel Girl. I mean, useless, right? Definitely should have put it on Echo, but we didn't. Now we're stuck behind the Miss Marvel. This is the double-edged sword of building your Young Avengers. A big Young Avengers is an absolute problem, but a small Young Avengers that gets pushed randomly could also be an even bigger problem. When you're dealing with those passive trigger points for Squirrel Girl, 75, 55, and 25, where she's given a bunch of buffs, with Kate doing her blind and slow at 50% and on ally death, and Miss Marvel taunting on 50%, it's a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. So you got to be really careful with this team. I hate facing Young Avengers. Big Young Avengers are hard. Little Young Avengers can trip you up because they're sneaky with their passives. Do not like this team. I mean, I like this team because it's a good team, but I don't like facing this team at all. So we're going to go ahead and finish off Squirrel Girl here.
Hello there.
Hey, Remenex, rating with a party of 65. What up, brother? And that's how we beat the Young Avengers. Jgiusti knew. That's my kryptonite, all right? If he throws that up, there's a 50% chance I blow it and he wins the Crucible right there. Next matchup, we got Unlimited, and he got a little baby Unlimited. This is cute. This is 125 plus 7, 132k punch down with Secret Avengers into Unlimited. Love that. Rem forced me to watch this. What up, Anima? So we want to use the Fury special here. We need to get the speed. We need our Captain Sam to ult, and then this is a win. If, however, that Gambit right there puts ability block on Captain Sam, you lose. Go home. You don't get to play. Unfortunately, Sharon getting the ability block means she does eat another one of those nasty Gambit pings. So Sharon's going to get kind of dookied on here. We love those debuffs going on to Fury. We don't quite care. And he's weak enough that if he dies, he'll be able to summon next turn anyway, because of the Dormammu res. And there we go. There's the attack on Fury. Now Sharon is Mega Gone, which is sad. And I started sweating profusely here, because it was not looking good for me. Kestrel lost her life. Fury and Captain Sam still have them, fortunately. But like all Dormammu matches, we're holding our breath attentively for this moment right here, where he uses that ultimate and he obliterates people. And that's why an extra red star on Dormammu goes a hell of a long way, because that ability is so damaging. Now you can't see it, but nope, never mind. I thought there was a defense down on that rogue. I guess not. Who's next turn? Ouch. Ouch. Okay, now that rogue has defense down, I believe. No, not yet. She will in a little bit. We ultimate there, but it doesn't matter because Phantom X is still taunting. This Gambit is a pain in my butt. But we got Kestrel coming at him with the passive, and then he'll bleed out here, which is great. And from there, I'm feeling a lot more secure, okay? So we got rid of all the abilities from Rogue, and we killed the Gambit before he ulted. This punch down went arguably worse than the punch ups I've done with this matchup, which is bonkers, crazy bananas, and tells me that this is not a good counter, and nobody should do it because it's a risk. But if you're going to do it, it's your fault. Don't hit me up in DMs telling me that I ruined your life because you lost a Crucible matchup, right? And that's happened before. And this is a team that Jgiusti told me about, by the way. So, take that. Take that. Using your own weapon against you, sir. Now we're going to go in with Apocalypse Death Seed against Infinity Watch. I did not see how big of a punch up or down this was. I think this was a punch down. So we're going to go in here. I gathered them all up around Adam Warlock. I should have been targeting the Phyla-Vell for that, and I didn't. And so I didn't. So you see we're taking a lot of hits along the way, but finally Apocalypse does his passive, gets that speed. Now he'll do a giant heal to everybody, but most importantly, those crazy buffs he throws out there. So he gives the safeguard, the immunity, the defense up, big ass heal, and now our team is back in fighting position. So I'm kind of thinking, like, do I want to use the special here to give everyone offense up, or do I want to kill that Phyla-Vell? I settle on killing the Phyla-Vell, and yeah, she's super dead. I think, yeah, I use the special there. We do extra damage to that Phyla-Vell, but she still has a death proof, mind you. This was a little bit of a misplay. I should have targeted her. But now my Nemesis is going to go. I'm going to use the ultimate here, I believe. Nope, I use the special. Nope, I use the ultimate. Animations are hard. Phyla-Vell is dead. Lots of bleeds are everywhere. We'll go for Moondragon next, but unfortunately Moondragon did just steal a bunch of buffs from us. I got the ult here. This is a good flip. We do flip the defense down on that Gamora too, which is nice. And here's the moment, guys. I could have killed Adam Warlock or Nebula, but I said, think bigger, think greedy, and it paid. It didn't pay off because Gamora lived with one life, and that sucks. I really wanted that Gamora to die. It was very unfortunate. Anyway, Moondragon is now dead. We're doing the rounds, and this is going to be a dub. After this, we get to use the special now. Bada bing, bada boom. Archangel popping off. We'll use the special to get rid of that death proof. And he's dead. And that's a good Apocalypse Death Seed win into Infinity Watch. If you can, yeah, honestly, using Apocalypse there is a big waste too, though, right? Let's be real. You're not always going to get to do that. All right, and here was a tricky one that Jgiusti threw at me. He threw A-Hold on defense. Unfortunately for him, I had my Unlimited on offense, and this was great. Ceci dropping the biddy. Thank you, Ceci. So here we go, and you'll see I'm highlighting that. Well, I highlighted it for half a second. The Rogue special. I wanted to make sure that she had enough focus to actually land anything. You see, she landed not anything. She landed everything. So that is a myth now fixed. And then I ruin it by attacking Apocalypse. But anyway, that's a myth now fixed. So the 200% focus that Apocalypse takes from the first attack being done is not done to your base stat. It's done to, what Well, I guess it is done to your base stat, but the plus, I don't know how it works. Why are you asking me? I'm the yucks guy. I'm the yucks guy. The 500% is higher than 200%, and so math. All right, that's why stuff landed. It's not an APK hack. Anyway, so you see, because that trauma landed on the Morgan, I actually hold all of her debuffs, so she is debilitated. Now Apocalypse does protect literally everybody else, so I do get stuck, but I'm able to take her out eventually, just through splash damage, the Gambit doing his job, pinging the Morgan who had that defense down. I'm even going to use the basic attack here instead of the special, just to make sure she drops even further. What I would say is I had the option to turn meter rewind the Wong, and I think in retrospect that's what I would have done. And I also would have used Gambit's basic attack against the Morgan, or his special against the Morgan on the first turn, because I wouldn't have wanted to hit that Apocalypse, giving him that additional speed up so quickly. So we do a nasty turn meter rewind on that Wong. And now we got the ultimate from Gambit, which is an absolute lifesaver. Thank God my offense up didn't get flipped from that Apocalypse. So we got Wong super low. He kills my Phantom X, and I am sweating bullets. Absolute bullet sweating, because my Rogue is about to get fisted by Apocalypse. Luckily, that Apocalypse does have offense down, and my Rogue has a pretty good life. And with that Disrupt, he didn't get to retaliate and get it. But look, he still almost kills my Rogue. Jesus. Jesus. Apocalypse is good, guys. Believe the hype. But believe that I'm hyper because of what you're listening to. And because I won. So hype level achieved. We done did it. And now the final match, we got another baby Gamma. These baby teams, I'm a father, Jgiusti. Why are you making me punch all these babies? So now I'm going in with Red Guardian Doom and the New Warrior team. And I've been told that this team sucks and you're stupid for doing it. But I like it. So I'm still going to use the special on the She-Hulk. We're going to Cloak Ultimate here. We get a bunch of nice debuffs on the Hulk. My dagger is still going first and will still 100% kill that baby She-Hulk before she gets a turn. Psych, I lied. She's still alive. His baby Red Hulk, who's not a baby Red Hulk, just didn't crit. Actually, I want to watch that back because I've never had my Doom not get pushed. And now this is actually a case for not building up your Doom and leaving him at 4 red stars. Did one crit happen there? I guess we can tell by the vulnerables. See, one crit word. No, see, there's no vulnerables, so no, his Red Hulk did not crit. And that's why my Doom is not in the yellow. So a couple things you could do here to kind of mess it, because if my Doom got pushed, I would have instantly won this matchup. Instead, they heal up, and I'm sweating bullets at this point, okay? But eventually my Doom will go, and I'll be fine. So here's something you could do to make your Gamma better. Take Raider off Red Hulk. It sucks. You probably have him at ISO level 5 Raider, because that's what he's like best to do damage with. But if you want to combat the sneakiness of a team like this, or just the Red Guardian Doom combo, then it's something you might need to do. Anyway, I counted the She-Hulk charges. I know that I was going to be able to Doom Boom. I make sure I take those death proofs off the She-Hulk before we do our thing. And now I know it's going to be Deathpool's turn. She's killing people left, right, and center with her passive. But we need to go into this Red Hulk. We need to take him out. Path Daddy said Striker all along. No, Striker would have pushed my Doom. My Doom was this close to being pushed. So that extra attack damage would have pushed the Red Hulk. Healer. Make him a healer. It's stupid. It sucks. It's dumb. Make him a healer. Sorry. It's dumb. And there we go. Oh, well, there you can see the music. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.